come back up, I think, before they do anything. His site is taken, easy clear. We'll see how Sentinels pushes his post plant. If they layer forward and try to scale into site or just take a main control. It's actually a safer plant. No, out in the open. EG hears where the plant's coming from and spam through smoke.
And the smoke's about to dissipate here into the site. Marv only had one into the round, so it's not going to block off towards the drop. So EG are flooding into the site now. Spike falls down one more time. As now we have a 5 versus 2. One of them is going to go onto that defuse, at least at halfway. The other 2 players, the Sentinels, behind that smoke, nothing that he could do. EG gets a clean read.
Evil geniuses.
Yep. Bonus round for EG. Want to pinch towards the south side again. 2 players out there. Marv being pinged by the Aldrone, and Boostio gets the kill. All of them get dropped. Trying to hold the pinch off for a bit, but it opens up the B site for Sentinels to move in from RT elbow at Boostio. The jump spot as they both swing. But it's still zekken that's going to hold him back as we get the spike plant into B.
Demon 1 with a quick cleanup. This push through A halls continues all the way to B to start recovering that ground and making sure this defuse is possible. dephh doing his damnedest now to get this back.
Yeah. I mean, you're just going to stick the spike one more time. Yes, this is just going to be a common courtesy. Even zekken doesn't get a kill out of that one. No matter what, those Sentinels still make it inside the A site. Tap onto the spike to try to flush out that util. Even flushing out the defenders further back. Now the showstopper comes out too in a rolling thunder on the attack. Jawgemo is the one with the showstopper, trying to push back towards the A main. He connects off the wall onto dephh. As Marv stays inside the site for 2 kills with the Guardian though. A 2 versus 2. Big flash coming across. Demon gets the first to trade off from Sacy at 1 versus 1. Sticking off this plate, gets off it, but Ethan still gets the kill. So close. And look at that gap continuing to close. Boostio winning right now. Looking for the timing peak. It's good for 1.
Spike down, attacker spawn.
Do they retrieve this? Do they keep going? The Boombot W. Looks like they're right into the site. EG's going to have to play retake. zekken gets another.
It's nice pushing by Sentinels, especially when you lost teen or spawn. But now you hear the rotation coming out from EG. The round has been flipped basically into the map. The post planners are playing towards the defender spawn. As now we have an orbital strike on the defender side. jawgemo inching into the site. First one to lead the charge. Spike is planted out in the open for the sprays. 3 smokes from Canteen and spawn. Ethan once again looking to fight back. Another smoke coming down from Demon 1. The first kill coming in as they're starting into this fuse. Ethan is trying to put it onto that halfway mark. And will still once again stick it all the way.
Ooh.
That hurts. That hurts.
Rolling thunder up.
Spike planted.
Double lockdown. That's going to slow things up a little bit more. It looks like we do want to press forward. The Rolling Thunder comes out for the defense. Marv is staying inside the site, gets dropped by jawgemo here. Lockdown doesn't hit anybody from both sides, but it's still EG across the board getting all of these kills. Only 1 traded back by Sentinel so far. Another opportunity to stick the plant. zekken staying inside of this smoke, trying to get the spray, but it's still going to be the body block from Boostio to allow the defuse to come in. Now moving into the site, zekken makes it towards the top. Another retake game now for EG. As a recon dart came in, that got the ping, allowing Ethan to get the spray kill onto zekken, and unfortunately, we still haven't made it into the site for our plat.
Spike spawn.
Boostio's pushing through. Yeah, I mean, you're going through spawn once again to try to fight, catch players off rotates, and you're just getting greeted by just EG 1 step ahead every single time. And it sort of repeats itself. This orbital strike could do a lot of damage.
That's exactly right. I think that's I like why Sentinel's not moving out. We have arcade cover here. The stairs take coming in though from EG. Let's see if they can get this one down, or Sentinels grab their first round.
Aftershock with the first kill onto dephh. You have the lurk coming back from zekken at the underpass. Orbital strike coming into B, but Sentinels are finally holding into the map.
There it is. There it is. Get the tourniquet. Stop the bleeding.
Weaken EG holding back towards the A site as they had to fight into the last round with small shields. Calm looking to greet the players moving in, but it was actually pANcada moving up from Sands to not allow any of the players from Sentinels to drop. So if a 5 versus 2, things are looking really good now to put 3 in a row for Sentinels, and that's how you want to finish the half. Boostio moving up, looking for the flawless, but it's not going to happen, but at least the victory should be coming in. Orbital strike to even run the clock down as Bar save it from that previous round. And with that, zekken gets the final kill. And we do have, so a small stalemate, but we're still looking to move forward and fight for Sentinels. Aftershock pushing back EG. Now crossfire set up for Sentinels at the A orb. Jawgemo's out to satchel in, and there's that crossfire, but he still gets the opener. And dephh somehow comes in with 3 kills with the frenzy. And Sentinels extra back in their own pistol. Now for jawgemo. Both initiators once again on the A side for Sentinels. As a fault line came out from dephh towards the bottom side. Now Sentinels looking for the flank.
Oh my
Just
God.
Ethan waiting there. One by one, easy kills, even adding the confidence with the drive-by there. Making sure that his opponent's down. And this is going to make it tough for the last 2 players of Sentinels. You talked about a big round here, Riv. A bonus round for Sentinels. So you're hoping to get something out of that, but unfortunately it's a flawless for EG for a bit from that Rolling Thunder, and it's a fast execution for EG in the A site. Flash, retaliate by Sentinels, the double peek coming out. Zekken gets 2 kills, and so does EG. Spike now falls. As jawgemo's looking to get the plant. And with this plant, we'll also have the showstopper. A 3 versus 2 Rolling Thunder available for dephh. Gets it out right now, and Sentinels follows right behind it. A flash towards the front of the A side, a counter from Ethan, the first kill coming out, and then the showstopper onto dephh. And it's up to EG now with the advantage, a 2 versus 1. It's up to the Iceman. Molly's still available, a 1 versus 1 first. The jiggle out from Ethan, playing with them as jawgemo then comes in on the other side of the smoke. Sentinels rotated across, but now some doubts. Sacy rotated back towards the A side, so that's weakened out the defense onto B. And it's only Marved by himself. An open plant now for long. Ethan stays inside the site. As dephh and Sacy, okay, the Stingers are working so far. The Stingers are actually working very good for Sentinels for the retake. 2 left alive, showstopper to come in for Zekken to clear out the B.
1 enemy remaining.
And somehow it's just all of these Stingers are working in favor of Sentinels. This was supposed to be a round where EG maybe could have been at 12 with that because of that low buy from Sentinels. They were down, but they're definitely not out.
That is incredibly unexpected. Evil Genius is losing that one, and
Orbital's tried to delay that clock. 23 seconds left on the clock.
the plant? No.
Forced off it.
No, you know exactly where it's going down if that happens.
But after all of the sprays and the spams coming out from the util, the plant then comes in into the corner for long A.
Just off the delay satchel. Another ult coming through.
And that's on the attack side, does a bit of damage, forcing the players of Sentinels inside the 8 halls, and that's Zekken with the kill, but gets traded off. Advantage back for EG. It's up to pANcada solo. Now forced to play out into the corner. Wow. Sentinels looking to play the retake, a double flank out towards Dish. That's going to be Zekken to try to open it off. Nice little stun out from Sacy's Trailblazer to get the assist onto that kill. Things are looking pretty good for Sentinels for the retake, at least for now. Player an advantage. Calm still inside of this site.
Yeah, he's...
Flash then coming out. Then the lineup from jawgemo. The 2 players on the crossfire inside A seals it in for EG as he win and to do here. Getting control towards Arc, using the harbor to get the high tide. Crossing off the A site and get the plant. And as they push forward, it's actually still EG that's holding it down for a bit.
Again, the frenzies, Van Silly.
Yeah.
Again, the frenzies.
This time with Ethan too. Advantage comes out now for the attack. Tap onto the spike. And the ghost is being shot from A main. Boostio runs through, but at least gets the info. Nobody on the spike yet as the cloudburst comes out. pANcada falls, and both players can now close in. 6 HP left onto Zekken on a 2 versus 1. And you're just playing the patient game. EG looking to seal the faith unless Zekken gets an ace here. Activating onto the cloudburst, but it's still calm with the kill, and EG with the pistol. Moving in from spawn.
Dog-eat-dog world out there.
Zekken once again leading the charge. Clearing up the space into the retake of the A side. jawgemo playing very close. They are in a bonus, trying to play with the Spectre, dancing it around, and the vulnerable building onto dephh. Gets the kill. Info on the left. Onto the right as well. And that gives enough time for the rest of EG just to play the post plant pretty much. Denies here off the nano swarms. It's going to be a triple swing. Players waiting on the other end, and it's still pANcada and Zekken to get the last kill. 1 versus 1 against Calm. As the protocols were there for both of it. And another duel from Zekken, 1 against Demon 1. Sacy looking to flash deep into site to allow Zekken to move in. Counter flash out from Ethan, who gets the kill back. Nicely done as he's still holding the back lines. dephh looking to go for that flank. Looking to pinch, but he gets sprayed. Another kill through the smoke. And nothing seems to be working here for Sentinels. There's no cover, no safety behind any of these smokes so far in this series. As pANcada At least trying to do a little bit of damage before he escapes, but it's still going to be the round for EG.
That's crazy, Vansilli. These smoke spams, anytime this is happening in a game, I'm like, all right, I'm standing in the hot zone too much. Where the spam's coming down, the angle. And you mentioned it, it's kind of a neat pit. Leaving the plant space open as Reckoning comes out, it almost allows Sentinels to get forward and use that util a lot closer.
Ooh. Zekken just got to pick off Calm, trying to get the lurk into B site. If that was possible, EG would rotate out that area. And with that flash,
Great find.
Players can get ready in the front of the site, and that's player right here. dephh looking for the
30
third.
seconds left.
Stopped by
Spike
Demon 1.
Down A.
4 versus 1, 25 seconds left on the clock. Rifle and Blade Storm available.
I got the spike.
Marv with the spray, swinging it out, and will get the kill.
Sights, and B position is ready for a Reckoning. Also, A is outside of sight, so Sentinel's just thinking about this. Oh, it's used in mid.
That's Calm with a nice little kill. And it's used towards mid to allow EG, there you go, to get that arc control instead. What? Calm still gets a second kill as Marv looks for the lurk, looks for the retake, looks for the flank. And gets denied, which will be successful in the A site.
Spike planted.
Really clean thought here by the side of EG to grab the orb. jawgemo with a shot, traded back by Sacy though.
With a knob picked up, and this was a slightly lower buy they have for the attack of EG. Battle and a save. As both Brazilians once again are Sentinels looking to play the retake. 3 versus 2 to start to a 3 versus 0 for Ethan. As that might initiate the push for EG to plow towards his B site. Gap towards the Cascade. A big gap actually. So you have to choose the Trailblazer, but it gets stopped by the snake bite from Calm. The thickest one being the pit. Dropped down here by Calm.
Oh.
Pushed back by a lockdown though from pANcada. Trying to clear towards the backside as jawgemo still out there behind the screens.
Deja vu.
Doesn't even matter if this pit comes down now, it's a 2 versus 1. dephh, all of the utilities still available. Tap onto the spike, trying to swing out.
Oh.
He's gonna go look for the second tap.
That's a lot of distance. It's hard to tap which way somebody's planning on this one. They do find him.
I mean, this is still EG. That's been the storyline so far.
Marv tries to get this weapon. Oh. jawgemo is just jumping in circles as he goes down to make sure he's still covered with utility out.
Already looking to push back. Zekken love tap through the smoke. He gets fully blinded by the flash of Ethan. Second flash coming out, still gets the kill.
Beautiful.
With the stinger now, weapon looking to get picked up. 3 players still alive for Sentinels that are moving in now. jawgemo playing just on the other side of the high tide. And once again, a kill, 2 kills through smokes.
What is this? Put this wall up.
30 seconds left.
Fuel first. Fuel down, wall up, so they don't double and use that gas utility. But they're gonna meet Sacy right here. Ethan takes him out. Great trade, great teamwork.
Zekken!
They needed one of those.
At least the Reckoning comes out now for the defense. Boostio has to stick onto that plan, getting stunned. 1 for 1,
Makes
but
it
the
out.
advantage out for EG still does make it out indeed.
3v2.
As EG still has a crossfire set up. Nothing could be done now. History repeats. pANcada on a 3 versus 1. Stopped by Demon 1. And EG with a convincing post plant.
Now with this solid team. 9-2, like we said, Zekken has that operator. Oh, he did not, actually. He decides to not go for it. He just switches it up.
Yeah. Sentinels just wants to fight into the A main. It's a 1 for 1. And once again, both duelists instantly fall in the early round. EG are just cutting noise for a late rehit.
Poison's off.
Play a little contact. This is the first time we've seen EG play contact.
And the orb now being picked up.
Yeah, you can't stand still for too long, but damned if he didn't try, right? All right, they're pushing towards B-Link. Double B-Link.
That's what Sentinel's trying to do. Trying to go for the retake. But snakebite into the spawn, delaying a little bit more. jawgemo gets it on a 3 versus 3.
This
Even
crossfire is incredible.
The crossfire for EG. Gives the advantage by 1. Sacy
player
leading out towards the damage. And the high-low doesn't work out. It's not a 9-3 curse. It's EG in the lead 10-2.
They set up like a touch. Pretty default setup here for post plant.
Let's try to look at these protocols now for EG. High tide available, Trailblazer to clear towards the back of the site.
that hit.
2 players falling behind. Yes, a couple of them are dazed. And we're pitching towards the front too.
my gosh.
Flash behind the high tide. Cove up. And now EG's looking for the defuse. Nothing so far that Sentinels could do. At least a kill. A second one from pANcada. That's a spike though. Not yet a halfway. pANcada gets the 3rd kill. A 2 versus 2. Can he actually get it done? 4th headshot onto jawgemo. A 1 versus 1. He gets the ace. And a save for Sentinels.
Oh, he's looking for help here. Definitely gonna get util help.
Footsteps.
That cascade could allow him to get left
Being
side.
cleared. First kill. But then zekken answers back with the stinger. jawgemo now forfeiting his position out towards B. Delaying with the 2nd cascade, waiting for the rotate to come out from his teammates. Meanwhile, though, for Sentinels, opening up towards this B site. Behind a Trailblazer as Marved doesn't check his corner. Gets punished by Boostio. Rainbow looking for a timing off this flash! Again! It's beautiful for the guy! Into the round! And EG answer back in their gun round.
I wish we could honestly. Really
That's
great stuff.
The beauty of it, to see
Get out of my
strong
way.
duelists play into these controller roles. Think about Jacob C9, think about Tui's going into Loud, but think about
Zekken.
Zekken's kill onto Demon 1. And that's a reckoning from both ends. But will it end right here for Sentinels? So far, Calm answers back, evening up the tally on a 4 versus 4. Zekken still looking for the hero play. Headshot onto Ethan, and that's no flashes for the retake, and that's
Not yet pushing Evil Geniuses at all, but they do have the operator for Zekken. That was a very big round for him to open up above the clouds of the gas and then take down Demon. Calm in the back there.
Zekken's posted up there towards that pit. Sentinels looking to play the contact, and it work out. Delays now coming out for EG, and Calm somehow gets 2 kills through the smoke. The high tide that was placed behind by dephh. Now Sacy onto the tap. Calm looking for the wall bang. But again, that's not gonna work here when there's a code that was still up, the plant to come through. And a snake bite to the delay, but it misses. Time for EG to play the retake. pANcada's now spotted towards the arc. pANcada with the kill onto Demon 1, but gets traded off by Boostio. It's all up to Sacy. Make that it's all up to dephh. A 4 versus 1. The cascade to block the vision, and EG to win the series.